हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू पीएचडी जॉब्स एंड एडमिशंस। तो आज का ये वीडियो है डॉक्टर भीमराव अंबेडकर यूनिवर्सिटी आगरा की पीएचडी एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन से रिलेटेड है। तो जैसा आप जानते हैं कि हम आपको सेक्शन ए की प्रिपरेशन करा रहे हैं यहाँ DBRAU के लिए। तो इस वीडियो में हमने लाए हैं आपको आईसीटी यूनिट के बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस। इस यूनिट से आपको 5 क्वेश्चंस एग्जाम में पूछे जाएंगे। तो आज का ये वीडियो आपको देखने के बाद आपको आईसीटी के सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स क्लियर हो जाएंगे और आपको ये पता चल जाएगा कि एग्जाम में कैसे क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं। तो वीडियो को एंड तक ज़रूर देखिएगा ताकि आपके सारे डाउट्स क्लियर हो जाएं और आपके एग्जाम को क्लियर करने के चांसेस और बढ़ जाएं। DBRAU PhD एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन की सेक्शन ए की प्रिपरेशन को और बूस्ट करने के लिए हमने आपके लिए कंप्लीट कोर्स लॉन्च किया है, जिसमें स्टूडेंट्स आपको मिलेंगे वीडियो लेक्चर्स ऑन ऑल द टॉपिक्स, कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव नोट्स, साथ ही आपको मिलेंगे मॉक टेस्ट विच विल हेल्प यू टू प्रैक्टिस एंड यू विल ऑल्सो गेट MCQ PDF। तो अगर आप हमारे कोर्स से प्रिपेयर करते हैं तो आपको कोई और मटेरियल रेफ़र करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि क्वेश्चंस इसी मटेरियल में से पूछे जाएंगे और हम आपको गारंटी देते हैं कि आपका सिलेक्शन पक्का है। तो जल्दी से आप इस कोर्स को ज्वाइन करिए। ये कोर्स आपको मिलेगा ग्लोबल ऑनलाइन ऐप पे, जिसका लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मिल जाएगा। साथ ही हमने आपको एक व्हाट्सएप नंबर प्रोवाइड किया, अगर आपको कोई क्वेरी है तो इस नंबर पे व्हाट्सएप करिए और आप वहाँ पे आपके डाउट्स क्लियर हो जाएंगे। इस कंप्लीट कोर्स की फीस है 499। सो ज्वाइन टुडे एंड क्रैक योर PhD एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन। So the this mock test is based on ICT, and the first question is: an unsolicited email sent to many recipients at once is a, so it is called a spam. Spam means unsolicited means, student, it means unwanted. Sometimes we get mails from companies or some banks, and we are not interested in them. But for advertising, what companies do, they randomly send emails to thousands and lakhs of people, so that people come and they take the services or product. So that email is known as a spam. While inbox is where you get your emails, and worms and viruses, these are kind of a malware that harm your computer. So something that unsolicited email, it is nothing but it's a spam. Question 2 is: given below are two statements. So this question is very important because this is the latest pattern that NT is following. What do? They do is they give you two statements and they tell you, um, they ask you if both are true or if both are false, if one is true or the other is false. Let's read the statement. The first statement says operators are special symbols that can be used to perform calculations, make comparisons, and check logical conditions. So this is true, because that is the task of operators. We have arithmetic operators as well. So that are plus, minus, multiplication, division. So these are arithmetic operators, and we also have logical operators like less than, greater than. Statement 2 is relational operators are used for arithmetic operations. So this is wrong, because relational operator is like uh, less than, greater than, is equals to, or not equals to. So these are relational operators and they are used to compare values, and arithmetic operations means plus and minus. So do you think this operator can perform this function of 2 plus 2? No, it cannot do, but it can definitely check if 2 is less than 4 or 2 is greater than 4. So that is the meaning of relational operators. So relational operators cannot do arithmetic operations. So this statement is wrong. So in this question only one statement is wrong, that is statement 1, and second is incorrect. Okay, again statement 1 and statement 2 question is there. So statement 1 says in a peer to peer network there is no central server. Instead, a computer can act as a server as well as a client. So this is very true. A peer to peer network is a kind of network which is usually installed at home, or a small company or small businesses, or like a shop. So there some computers are connected, and any computer can do the task of becoming a server. So that is peer to peer network. So first statement is correct. Let's read the second statement.
LAN is a computer network created for individual persons. So this statement is wrong because you also know, and everybody knows LAN means local area network. So it is a network which is used to connect computers within a building or within a organization or a smaller area. So it is not meant for individual persons. So second statement is wrong again. So in this question, the right answer is C. Statement 1 is true while statement second is false. Okay, very simple question. A computer network enables two or more computers to. So you know computer network. What is a network? When two or more computers, they are connected to each other to share data and hardware resources. So you might have seen, if you work in a company, so there are different computers, they are connected, and there is a printer also. So if you want to print something, your computer is connected to a printer. So that is a network, a computer network, where a computer can be connected to a printer also. So what is printer? It is a hardware device. So it is used to share data, and if one computer is connected to another computer, they can send and receive files to each other. So what are they doing? They are sharing data. And if it is connected to a printer, they are also sharing hardware. So here B is incorrect. Okay, you can also read the other options, they are not valid. A computer network does not increase the speed, does not increase the work, and does not monitor the software. Only B is the correct answer here. Full form of abbreviation OCR. So OCR you might have heard of. It stands for optical character recognition. So it means like you might have given examinations where there is a OMR sheet. Okay, so you fill, there are like bubbles are there in that OMR sheet, and students they fill the right choice, A, B, C, whatever is the choice. So OCR is a technology where it reads from a scanned document. So from scanned document, information is read by OCR technology. So OCR is a technology that recognizes text within a digital image. So when you go to the examination, they give you a hard copy, you mark on it, and when the examiners they take that answer sheet, they convert it into a digital image, and that digital image is read by OCR, which is optical character recognition. Okay, so remember this. This is important. Abbreviations are very important for UGC net from ICT perspective. Moodle is an abbreviation of, so it stands for Modular Object Oriented Dynamic Learning Environment. So it is an online educational platform to provide custom learning environment for students, and it can also be used at teachers because they can create lessons, they can manage their course, and they can also interact with other teachers and their students as well. So it is an educational platform, modular object oriented dynamic learning environment. So you should remember this term. It is a learning environment. B is the right answer. Extra browser window of commercials that open automatically on browsing web pages is called, so it is called a pop-up. So whenever sometimes you open a window, a small window, uh, if this is your window, a small window, it opens up automatically, that is called a pop-up. While spam we already talked about, it means unsolicited email. Virus is a malware, and phishing is a process where some user, they behave like a authentic, they try to pose like a authentic person, and they grab your credential or your personal information, that is phishing. So here the answer is option D, pop up. Again, statements question. Statement 1 is World Wide Web is not an example of client servers technology. So the first statement is incorrect because it is a client servers technology. Client is a person who is requesting information, and servers is the computers which is responding with the information. And FTP is a service available on the internet. Yes, we know FTP means file transfer protocol. It is used for transferring file on the internet. So here in this question, only statement 2 is true while statement 1 is incorrect. It's false. Okay. So in this question, which of the following are true? Fiber optic cables are wooden fibers to provide high quality transmission. No, this is not true. Fiber optic cable does not have wooden fibers. It has glass and plastic is used for making fiber optic cables. So A is incorrect. Let's see option B. Wireless communication provide anytime, anywhere connection to both computers and telephone. Yes, this is true about wireless communication. Mobile phones are capable of providing voice communication and also digital messaging service. Yes, this is also true because through your mobile phones, you can do voice communication. You can call each other and you can also send digital messages. So, digital messages is something that is when you are using an electronic device to send messages. So in this question only B and C is correct. So B is the right answer. Consider the following technologies. So this is a beautiful question and you should be prepared of such kind of question. See here they have given you four technologies: microprocessor, transistor, vacuum tubes and artificial intelligence. Now you have to arrange it in the order uh, starting from the first that was introduced to the latest ones. Okay, so vacuum tube was used by the first generation computers. Okay, transistors were used by the third generation computers, and microprocessor is being used by the third generation computer, and artificial intelligence, it is used by the fifth generation computers. It is the latest technology that is being used. So here the right answer is C, B, A, D. Okay, so B is the right answer. Microsoft Access, Oracle, and SQL are example of. So it is an example of relational database. Relational database is when uh, databases or tables are connected. For instance, there is like a database of a school where there is student record and there is teacher's record. So what happens here is the name of the teacher is connected, is also present in the teachers table also. So all this connection is present in a relational database. And your Oracle, Microsoft Access and SQL, all these are examples of relational database. Operating system is an interface between. So interface between is the middleman. So operating system is comes in between a user and a computer. For instance, if you want to perform calculation on the computer, what do? You and the computer, if you want to perform some calculation, the middle person will be the operating system, because on the operating system are your system softwares built. So that platform is provided by the operating system, so it becomes the interface between a user and a computer. Which technology is used for cryptocurrency? So cryptocurrency is like digitally you have money. You might have heard of Bitcoin. So all those cryptocurrency uses blockchain technology. So in this question B is the right answer. Now again, statement 1 says in this question, internet is the largest information and has become a white part of our lives. So it has become a part of our lives. HTML is incomplete food package that allows users to create web pages. Okay, so in this question, uh, C is the right answer, because internet is the largest information network and HTML is not incomplete package. Okay, through HTML you can create a whole website also. It might be very simple, it would have very simple fonts and all, but it's still hypertext markup language, that is the full form of HTML. It has the power of building a website. So you cannot say that HTML is incomplete package. It is a complete package that allows user to create web pages. So here this statement is incorrect. While internet is the largest network and it has become a part of our life, this statement is true. Full form of the abbreviation CPS. So CPS stands for Cyber Physical System. So it comprises interacting digital, analog, physical, and human components engineered for function through integrated physics and logic. So this technology, it is used in your mobile phones, in your automatic cars. Cyber physical system. Ankur receives an email information that his credit card is going to be cancelled. The email advises him to click on the provided link and sign in into his online banking account to prevent this from happening, which he does. तो अंकुर है एक पर्सन, उसको एक ईमेल मिला जो कह रहा है कि आपका क्रेडिट कार्ड एक्सपायर होने वाला है, और उसने बोला है कि आप जल्दी से लॉग इन कर लीजिए, एक लिंक दिया, और अंकुर ने जाके उस पे अपने क्रेडेंशियल डाल दिए, एंड at that moment only 10,000 rupees were deducted from his account. So Ankur has become a victim to what? To a phishing scam, to Trojan horse, to online blackmail or virus. So this is a clear cut example of a phishing scam. So what phishing does, whenever this kind of phishing scam happens, the person, they act like an authentic user. अभी जैसे this person, he got an email from somebody who says that they are from the bank, but actually they are not from the bank. They posed them as a person from the bank, and they stole his credential, his account number and password, and then they withdrew money from that account. So this is phishing. When you do such kind of person, you pose as an authentic user and then you take up the information. So again, here in this question, two statements are given. The first statement says a company-wide network close to public access which uses internet type technology is called World Wide Web. So this is not true. In a company-wide network, you use intranet, not World Wide Web. So this question, this statement is wrong. While statement two, modem is a device that enables a computer to communicate over telephone lines. Yes, this statement is true. So here in this question, statement 2 is true while statement 1 is incorrect. So D is the right answer. So this is one question where I have kept this space so that I can solve this. The value of hexadecimal 21 is 33 in decimal number system. So hexadecimal number is number starting from 0 to 9, and then it starts from A to F. So here these are like 10, and from A to F there are 6 numbers. So in hexadecimal there are total of 16 letters. Okay, 16 digits are there. So now you have to convert this hexadecimal 21 into decimal number. So when such type of information comes, what you do is start from the right hand side and multiply this number 1 into 16 to the power of 0. Then you have to multiply 2 into 16 to the power of 1. And if there was another number like 3 over here, 3, 2, 1, so you would have done this thing again, and then you would have multiplied 3 into 6 to the power of 2. But since 3 is not there, we will just do this part. So 2 into 16 is 32, right? And 1 into 16 to the power of 0. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. 2 to the power of 0 is 1. 3 to the power of 0 is 1. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. So 32 plus 1 gives you 33. So this is when you are converting hexadecimal into decimal number system. So this statement is correct. While the value of binary number 1110 is 14. So let's convert 14 into binary. Let's do this. So how do we do is, we just divide this by 2 sevens are 14, remainder is 0. 2 threes are 6, remainder is 1. 2 ones are 2, and remainder is 1. So whenever you are doing this, write the answer in the reverse order. So the answer will be 1 1 1 0. So here this statement is also correct. So in this question, both the statements are correct. Statement 1 and statement 2 are true, right? Identify the correct order of following different types of storage memory components in a computer on the basis of price per bytes. of storage from most expensive to least expensive. So here CPU cache, it is the most expensive, while DDR4, it is a type of RAM which stands at the second number, and then is SSD. SSD is solid state drive, and then comes HDD, hard disk drive. So in this question, the answer is DACB. Okay, first cache memory, then RAM, then HDD, and then HDD. So HDD is like the old one, hard disk, magnetic storage. Which one of the following is not a image file format? So PNG is a image file format, GIF is a image file format, bitmap is a image file format, but GUI is not a image format. It stands for graphical user interface. Okay, it is not a file format. The actual physical network of wire, cables, and satellites that connects computer and resources throughout the world. So that is known as an internet. It connects network computers through wires, cables, and satellite. The technology This technology allows a phone call to be routed over network wires. So that is done through VoIP, voice over internet protocol. Is the right answer? Which of the following stores data permanently in a computer? So that permanent thing is done by only ROM. ROM means read only memory. Your bias information, basic output system information is in your RAM. So ROM. So I'm sorry. So information in the ROM is put by the manufacturer. We cannot make any modifications in the ROM, and it is a kind of non-volatile memory. So D is the right answer. Which one among the following is the main system board of a computer? So the main system board is motherboard. Here your RAM, ROM chips are present. You can even add extra chips also in your motherboard. C++ is it an operating system? No. Is it a software? No. It is a kind of programming language. So programming languages are the artificial languages which are used by software engineers to write programs so that they can make software. So other type of programming languages, you have Java, you have Python. I am telling you because such kind of questions can come. Java, Python, C is also a programming language. Okay. Which among the following is a modifier key? Control Shift Alt. Modifier key are those keys which are used for doing shortcuts. Like we do Control C, Control V. That is that shortcut. Copy and paste is used using Control. So Control is a kind of modifier, and so is Shift and Alt. So all these above three options A, B, C are your modifier keys. Which of the following language is used by computer to process data? So for processing data, computer uses only binary language. Computer understands only binary language, that is language of zeros and ones. It is also called as machine language. Protocol used for sending an email is SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. So HTTP, it is used for showing your pages on the web browser. FTP is used for sending files, and POP3 is used for receiving emails. Okay, for receiving emails, while your SMTP is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. It is used for sending email. Remember this. Next. Which among the following are output devices? So output devices are those which are used to see the information from the computer to the users. So a scanner is a kind of input device. Speaker and plotter, these are a kind of output device, and plotter is a device which is similar to a printer, but it uses like pens, and it uses to make lines and not dots. So plotter is a kind of output device, and so is speaker. So here in this question, second and third, both 2 and 3 is your right answer. In computers, a DVD ROM is, so we might, everybody has seen a DVD ROM. It stands for Digital versatile disk read only memory. So read only memory, it means it can be written only once, and all these are kind of optical storage media. Okay, light is used to store data in this, and we cannot make changes to it. It can be written only once by the manufacturer. For instance, in older days we used to bring CDs and DVDs to watch movies. So what was that? Read only. Could you make any changes to those movies? Could you like change the movies and put another movies? No, because those were only read. We could just read it and not make any changes. Those are written only once, and it uses optical storage media. With regard to computer memory, which of the following is true? Cache memory is volatile memory. Yes, cache memory is volatile. Magnetic memory is volatile. No, like your HDD, it is not volatile. It is non-volatile. Flash memory is volatile. Flash memory, like your pen drive, is it a volatile or a non-volatile? It is a kind of non-volatile memory. So this option is also correct. RAM is volatile. This is the most basic example of volatile memory. Volatile memory means, students, if you turn off the power of the computer, it goes away. Whatever is there inside the RAM, it will go away. So in this question, A and D is the right answer. The recycle bin in a Windows operating system contains file deleted from the. So you might have seen recycle bin in a Windows OS. Whenever we delete some file, it goes into the recycle bin. So which kind of files go into a recycle bin? Only a hard drive, yani HDD wali files go into the uh, recycle bin, and not from pen drive and CD-ROM. ROM means read only memory. Read only means we cannot make changes into it. So C can definitely not be the answer in this question. Only A is the right answer. Identify the correct order of the fallen computer name on the basis of increasing memory time from low to high. From low to high means it will start from secondary access time. Okay, access time means the least access time will be for your registers, because they are the fastest. They will require very less time. So they are asking about access time. So registers are the fastest. Then comes your cache memory. Then comes your main memory, which is called as RAM. And then comes your secondary memory, like your pen drive, CDs, DVDs. So access time, according to it, the order is A, D, B, C. Right? Again, you are given a question where statement 1 says minimum number of bits to store any 3-digit decimal number is 10. Yes, this is true. While the data in a digital computer is stored in terms of bits and bytes, where 1 petabyte is equal to 2 to the power of 50 bits. So let's see how do we write. Okay, 2 to the power of 3 is 1 byte. Okay, then byte we convert it into kilobyte. We convert it to 2 to the power of 10. This becomes MB. Then we convert, sorry, it becomes KB. Sorry, students, it becomes KB. Then we multiply it with 2 to the power of 10. It becomes MB. Then we multiply it again by 2 to the power of 1. It becomes GB. And again we multiply it with 2 to the power of 10. It becomes TB. And again we multiply it with 2 to the power of 10. So how many times? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 5 times. So the answer will be 2 to the power of 53 bits. So here, but the option says 1 petabyte is 2 to the power of 50 bits, but no, it is 2 to the power of 53 bits. Okay, remember, 1 petabyte is equals to, I will write PB, petabyte is equals to 1024 terabyte. Okay, and how do we write 1024? 1024 means 2 to the power of 10. When you will multiply 2 10 times, 2 into 2 into 2, like this, when you will multiply, you will get 1024. Okay, so in this question, only statement 1 is correct while statement 2 is false. Identify the correct space on the following. So we have to tell which matches correctly. AVI it means audio video interleave. It is a kind of audio video file format. So it is not a file transfer protocol. Excel is not a word processing software. MS Word does that thing. HDD is a cloud storage facility. No, that is not true. Ubuntu is an operating system. Yes, this is true. So here in this question, D is the right answer. Operating system, other examples are Windows, Linux, Unix, Ubuntu. These are different kind of operating system, which is an example of your system software. BCD stands for, in computing, BCD means binary coded decimal. Is your right answer? It is a kind of binary encoding where each digit in a decimal number is represented in the form of bits. Okay, this encoding can be done in either 4 bits or 8 bits. So it is, BCD stands for binary coded decimal. Which one of the following allows a phone call to be routed over network wire? So it is VoIP, voice over internet protocol. Which one of the following represents 1 trillion characters? So 1 trillion characters means 1 terabyte. Remember, 1 million characters, if the question asks million characters, it is going to be megabyte. 1 billion characters is going to be your gigabyte, and 1 trillion means your terabyte. Scrambling of data before transmission across a network to avoid manipulation by third party is known as encryption. See, whenever we want to send some confidential information, if we send it directly on the network, somebody can change it. So what do we do it? That information, like if the information is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so if we send it directly, somebody can read it and they can misuse it. So what we do is we change this information, our information only, we change it to something else, like 5, 2, 3, 1, 4. So scrambling of data, scrambling means mixing of data for before transmission on the network, so that some other party is not able to read it, and even if they read it, they are not able to misuse it. So that is encryption. It is used for data security. GIF, JPG, BMP, and PNG are extensions of files that stores image data. So GIF is a graphical interchangeable format. JPG is joint picture expert group. BMP is bitmap, and PNG is portable. PNG is also a kind of file format. Okay. When IT Act 2000 came into effect. So in IT Act 2000 came into effect on 17th October 2000 is the right answer. The first programming language was, it was Fortran, formula translation transmission. Okay. Which of the following language is used to access data from a database? SQL is used to access data from a database. It stands for structured query language. So you might have seen, like I already told you, uh, like in a school where we have a table. So that table, if we make, if the programmers are making it to store data, to retrieve also we will need something, because just making the data is useless. So putting data into it or fetching information from it is done by SQL. It is a kind of a query language. Query means whenever we have doubt or we want something, so we do query. So SQL does query from this database, and it fetches information, or it also does the task of putting information in the table. How many bits IP address has? So IP address means internet protocol address. It consists of 32 bits. So here, there are four numbers between the range from 0 to 255. Okay, and all these numbers should have a dot in between, and it is used to recognize computers or hardwares on the network. Processed data is known as. So after a computer has processed the data, it is known as information. Which of the following is an operating system for computers? So Linux is a kind of operating system, while none of the other options are correct. Given below are two statements. One is true. Two statements, assertion and reason. Now we have to tell if both are true or if one is true and one is false. So assertion says internet is a collection of internet interconnected computer networks linked by transmission media such as copper wires, fiber optic cables, and wireless communication. Yes, this is true. Internet is a connection of interconnected computer networks where we can exchange information using wireless communication. We have routers, we have copper wires like LAN cables and all, and the latest fiber optic cables. So assertion is true. Let's read the reason. Reason says World Wide Web is a collection of interconnected documents. This is also true. But student, the difference is that this statement is not the explanation of the assertion. Okay, these two are different things. So in this question, both are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Which is not a language translator? So language translator are those that are used to convert source code into object code. Okay, so that task is done by a language translator, and we have compiler, interpreter, and assembler as language translator. ALU is not a language translator. Given below are two statements. So the first statement says www is a network of networks identified by the URL. Yes, this statement is true. www is a service that runs on the internet. No. Okay, in this question, actually, both the statements are correct. Okay, don't read this. Both the statements are correct. So C is your right answer over here. World Wide Web is a network of network identified by URL. URL means Uniform Resource Locator, and www is a service that runs on the internet. So in this question, C is your right answer. Okay. So I hope you like this session. If you do give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. If you have any suggestions, feel free to write it down in the comment section, and we will be really happy to help you. We also have our paper 2 preparation we provide you for English literature, commerce, and economics. So all this is available on the app. It is there, I'll show you. So if you want paper 2 material for this, for English literature or economics or commerce, we have it. So you can contact this number for mock test or notes and video lectures. So we'll be meeting with another video that will be uploaded tomorrow at 8 a.m. Do watch them and achieve your target of clearing UGC NET examination. Bye.